us see what we will be chit-chatting about. Oh, look at that. We've opened up section 2 of AQ. Alright, alright. We've got some movement going. Doesn't look like anybody wants to take the left-hand side. What time is it? 10:30. I could definitely take the inside. Give Gilly a go. Ugh, I'm not going to want to use Gilly for Magneto, but everything else will be fine. Alright. So we're just going to knock out a couple of these AQ fights, get to the multiplier for the 3-star arenas, and then knock out some 6-star champions. And yeah, we'll see if we have people around who want to have a little bit of a chit-chat. A little bit of a chit-chat. Yeah, I was just going to go with the normal Jubilee Arena, round 2, part 3, blah, blah, blah. But you know, I don't know, the last couple streams I've kind of been talking about the way the game's been going. Not so much like the direction of progression or anything like that, but just the, well, the crashing, the bugs with champions, and the, I don't know if I would say lack of response from Kabam, or lack of response from Kabam, or unwillingness to admit that there's something substantially wrong. I really don't like that they're... I guess part of it, though, is that a lot of the threads in regards to the issues are the same issues being brought up over and over. It's not new issues each time, necessarily. But I think they need to, like, now and then they'll leave a banner at the top of the forums or whatever and say, you know, this XYZ, whatever, kind of thing. And I think they need to... adjust the camera. They need to do that currently and just say, like, you know, we realize the state of the game is in not the best place currently. We're working on whatever it is. But I really don't feel that their lack of correspondence or communication or openness with the community is very good. It's unfortunate, but 'tis the way it is. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. What a way to start. What a way to start. Wow. And I think this is a heal block. No, okay, no, I got. Wow, not very much heal. I guess I did use one of the. Oh my lord, I'm gonna lose Gilly here, aren't I? Yep. Oh dear. I was thinking to just reset it, but meh. Ooh, well, no. Nebula will be able to take care of the, actually I'll use her here. Nebula will be able to take care of the poison nodes on the outside right, so that's fine. Oh yes, right, that's right, this is masochism. And I'm not even drunk. I should actually get hit to get some healing in. I might just need to use an L3 to do this. No, should be good here. Yeah, never mind. Wow, it's a pretty bad showing, isn't it? Losing Gilly and almost losing Nebula. Oh, terrible. Okay. Same thing. I think actually I'm going to have to go on the inside. Oh, wait, no. Oh, no, I already have the Avenger charge, so that's fine. That is fine. I don't want to take a regular hit, because I don't think a regular hit is going to be enough to get me any healing. Oh, well, never mind now, considering it's a heal block. But a special one would be end of it for me. Okay. 1%, eh? Okay. Well, I guess this is just going to be don't get hit, right? So much for that idea. Oh my lord. This has not been well. I lost my streak in the 4-star basic earlier. Ugh. Well, that was. I mean, I was watching TV, so that was completely just because I wasn't paying attention. And then these arena. Yeah, this is not arena. And then these AQ losses. I don't know. Okay. Yeah. Getting through here slowly but surely. Alright. Not sure how far into the 3 stars I was. But we'll head back there. I'm just looking at the okay, that might just be on the YouTube side. The quality is probably decreased a bit. But maybe we'll look at something here. Yeah, okay, no. Yeah, the video looks okay. Alright. Yeah, we're good. We're good in the hood. Seems like a few people went for the Jubilee crystals. I might consider the ones for Strife when they're out, but not too fussed about Jubilee. Although, I say that now, maybe in a month or two, once she's been out and it looks like she's pretty OP, I might be wishing to go for her then. I'll see. We shall see. Okay. I haven't done a dual stream. No, I did a dual stream actually not that long ago. Not that long ago. I don't think this current one will be as long as it was this. Well, it wasn't even that long, but as long as it was this morning with the. Because I think that was about 2 hours. But for this one, we'll get the 3 stars underway. We'll finish off 5, 3, 6, and then knock out the 6 stars. That is the attack plan. That is the plan of attack. I really should put my masteries back to the way they used to be. I don't like the... Yeah, I think I'm going to do that actually. Do it right now. There's no reason not to. Yeah, because it's not going to... yeah, I'll do it before I get to the 6 stars. It's not really going to have any impact. Oh, no, it would. It would have an impact for the bleeders for sure. So yeah, so the arena matches with bleeders will definitely... that will definitely feel different. But yeah, all the points in the Fury Masteries really isn't doing anything. I did that mainly for Ghost and Aegon. And Aegon, it's irrelevant currently, considering, well, he's not getting his Furies. And Ghost, I'm not using her, so... I was mainly going to be using her for the side quests, but... I guess I won't be doing any more of that until Wednesday, when that refreshes again. So yeah, there's no need to keep them the way they are currently. You know, I feel like I could go to sleep now, but I know if I do, I'll be awake in a couple hours. So I try to stay up until I know I'm gonna sleep straight through. Yeah. First crash. My goodness. My goodness. Let me see something here. No, we'll go with the music to keep the music low. Yeah, that's fine like that. Very good. Okay. Very, very good. Right into that heavy, eh? Walked right on in. So I'll probably go to about 80,000 to get the 3 stars started, and by the time that's done, I should have most of the 6 stars refreshed and ready for some excitement. Otherwise, we'll be doing the 6 stars kind of like intermittently, where you do a few that go on cooldown, you'd wait for more to be available, and we'll wait until more of them are available, and then go through should be able to get them all done at once. Should be, but we'll see. We shall see. Yeah. Yeah, so earlier tonight I was on the forums, not for anything in particular, just to see if there was anything, and I noticed like there was 2 or 3 in regards to issues. One, like, Mr. Jacob, how you doing? How's your evening coming along? I'm doing alright. Kind of tired, but the arena will not do itself, so here we are. Yeah. So I was looking at the forums earlier, and there's a couple threads there in regards to complaints about like Spider-Ham, Aegon, Fury, and yeah, all they're saying is, and I mean, some of the issues, like the Omega issue, like that's been problematic for months. Like somebody said too, right? Like these problems that we have currently, they're continually working on it. But if there was a quest somewhere where we were getting extra revive or something, we'd have emergency maintenance. Got to resolve that quick, right? I don't know. I still think it's really funny with how quickly they resolved that problem with Blade. And I don't actually think they even did a maintenance for that. I think it was just fixed. And I don't know, because I know there was definitely somebody who posted on the forums, but I don't know if that's where Kabam realized that there was an issue, or if they realized that on their own. But man, that was fixed quickly. Holy smokes. Okay, so just double heavy? No? Double medium? Okay. Okay. So we're almost to the... well, no, before I do the 6 stars, I'm going to change my masteries back to what I normally run, because I don't know. It's probably that I'm just so used to having them the way they usually are. So any slight change in that, I just it feels weird. I mean, I've been trying them out this way for about 2 weeks. And for the most part, it's okay, but like I definitely notice a difference in the stun duration. Obviously, anytime I'm using bleeders, I definitely notice a difference there. So yeah, we'll just go back to what I usually run. And then the Fury, like I said, the Fury is not beneficial for Aegon, considering he's not getting any Furies really, or reliably. I'm not using Ghost enough to make it worthwhile for her, so yeah. Yeah. I think tomorrow I'll probably be doing, because I think what's up next is Level Up for the 22-hour event. And I think, so that will be active for most of tomorrow. So then Sunday would be, let me see actually. I don't think it would be Event Quest on Sunday. Let's see. So we have Hero Use, so level up is about... Oh, Arena wins for Sunday. Okay. So I'll probably wait until Sunday, later on Sunday, to do the Arena stuff. And so probably Sunday afternoon, I'll knock out some more of Cavalier with Cosmic Ghost Rider. Because Event Quest will be live Monday. But I won't really do too much of that because I want to be getting the arenas done when they reset. Yeah. I actually have a Crystal Opening video to I need to edit and upload. Probably have that go live on maybe Monday, Sunday or Monday. Wait a minute here. So that's the 16th. Okay. I see. And down goes the Abomination. got lucky that he didn't want to use that L3. Yeah. So for the couple of you that are here watching, what are you guys up to? Knocking out some arenas, doing some event quests? Just hanging out? Listening to some craziness on YouTube? Trying to find somewhere to watch WandaVision? I didn't watch it straight through, but I kind of had it in the background earlier. I don't know, maybe I will have to watch it and actually pay attention, but it didn't seem... I mean, I guess it's only the first 2 episodes, so there's probably more to it than it seems, but I don't know. Didn't seem all that intriguing, really. But I mean, yeah, I will watch the 2 episodes, and then what? That was like way off. Oh my lord! Watch the 2 episodes, and then check out the rest to come. Oh, one more match. Mr. Manfalcon. Dude, are you... Wait, you're 20 hours... Hang on. Un momento. You're 20 hours ahead. So then that would be 11 in the morning. So it's 7 in the morning for you. Ha. Cataclysm, how you doing? How is your Friday evening coming along? Just go, oh, 7 p.m. Dang it. I knew I had the 7 right. It was just the AM or the PM. Yep. Loving your stream grind. Oh, I don't know if it's a stream grind as much as it is, well, it was either... I'm going to do the arena, and it's either me listening to... Well, you just ended, and I think only BG. So it's either listening to that and doing the thing, or getting on, putting my mug up here, and reading comments. So, here we are. Yeah, no, I know you're in the future, man. Wait. Oh, yes, of course. Duh. Because it's... Yeah, okay. Yeah, so basically, you're 20 hours ahead of me, so obviously you're going to be in the PM. It's just 4 hours earlier than my time, so yeah. Yeah. How does the future look so far? Yeah, because isn't New Zealand like the first place to observe the... No. Yeah. It'd be in New Zealand or Australia, right? That would normally be the first place to observe the New Year? Because you're far enough east of, like, Japan and stuff. Huh. Saturday night's alright for fighting? So I started the stream off in AQ. I lost Gilly, and then I lost Nebula, and I almost lost Chorus. I don't know, man. I just... Don't bring your shades, and let's leave it at that. Ooh, what does that mean? It used to be, but now Samoan, Tonga. Ah, okay, first. See, like saying we are second. Okay, okay. I think you were the first though for 2000 actually. Yeah, I think you guys were the first to observe the turn of the century. And that's what matters, right? Who cares about just the regular years? Psh. It's the big numbers, the thousands. The thousands. Yeah, I don't know how this is going to work out. I think I'm going to have to go with, yeah, I'm going to have to go with Dragon Man just to avoid the bleed and the poison. And just have the Cold Snap to start off with. Ooh, this is going to be slow. No, maybe this won't. This is going to be interesting, actually. I've never used him. Ooh, this is going to be quite interesting. I've never used him anywhere substantially. This will be the first time actually doing anything really with him. Huh. Okay. So we're going to need you to use your L2. Come on. There we go. Booyah. Alright. Let's get the L3 off before your armor is up. Yes, we were correct. Don't you remember the song, My Future's So Bright I Gotta Wear Shades? Maybe. I might know the song. That doesn't mean I remember anything. You know what I should have just tried? Shoot, I didn't even think of that. So when he's got Unstoppable, he takes less damage while it's active. So I think actually what I'm going to do, I'm going to try to get Iceman to his L3 while I'm Unstoppable. And he's not going to do it though. I was thinking to do it while he's Unstoppable, get Iceman to throw his L3, and then basically, in a sense, it would be almost as though Dragon Man was tanking an L3. Let me try that for the next two fights though. Although I have a feeling now that that's what I want to happen, they won't throw their L3. But I mean, I need to get it decent time. Yeah. So what'd you get up to for the day, man, Falcon? Just same old, I suppose? How long are you on house arrest for? Or do you, like, yeah, there's got to be a end to it. So, like I said, the idea here is going to be to get hit by an L3 while I've got Unstoppable active. And the reason for it is to see if I take... Okay, so I'm assuming this should drive him to an L3. I'm at 60%. So after he does his L3, I don't think it would necessarily be enough to normally knock me out. Okay. Damn it. Not so much for that idea. Because the Unstoppable dropped off, so the whole point of this is gone. Yeah, okay, it wouldn't have knocked me out anyways, but it would have been a lot less damage. Okay, well, we'll try it. Same idea with Green Goblin. Same old. Nah, I appear again to book trial time in March, but I expect June, July. If I'm lucky, maybe even October. Really? Ooh. How long have you been on house arrest? So we're going to try the same thing with Green Goblin. Try to get him to throw his L3 while I've got... oh, wow, okay. So just over half a year. Try to get Green Goblin to throw his L3 while I've got the Unstoppable. To see if it significantly reduces the amount of damage I take. The only thing with doing this with Dragon Man, though, is because the amount of time that the Unstoppable lasts is not very long. So it'd be kind of difficult to time it. Like for anywhere where it would actually matter. So I think, okay, so basically I'm going to do this, and then I'm just going to back off. Mr. Phoenix, how you doing? So I'm going to do this, back off, hope that he throws the L3 while I've got the Unstoppable active, and we'll see. I'm at 40%. So, come on. Okay, good. Now I think normally this would knock me out. It looks like it's going to knock me out anyways. Pretty close. Okay, so it didn't work, what I was trying to go for there. Okay. Well, good to know. Good to know. Miss. Oh, sorry. So, oh, it was you. Okay, okay. I knew there was somebody the other day where I was like Mr. something, and they're like Miss. And then, who was it? Queen Sarah was here. And I was like, oh, was that you? They're like, no. I was like, oh, okay. Well, I don't remember who it was, but yeah, that was you. Okay. Yeah, well, not because of that, but I need to stop saying Mr. all the time, because it's not something I normally do. I have no idea why I do it on stream. It's nonsense. Nonsense, I say, nonsense. Okay, so I'm going to change over my masteries back to what I usually run with. What you doing up? What do you mean, what am I doing up tonight? I'm always up. What are you doing up? You're young. You need your rest. It's normal to assume gender if a name isn't immediately recognized. No, it's not because of that. It's just because I don't know why. Like, I never, ever, like, I'm trying to think. Like, even, you know, okay, like, if you don't know somebody in public, you should say sir or ma'am, right? I don't even do that. You know, like, if somebody holds the door open for you or whatever, and you're like, oh, thank you, sir. But I don't do that. Like, I'll just say thank you. And I have no idea why, when I'm streaming and somebody comes in, I'll say Mr. rather than just saying their name, right? I've been on 24/7 House Arrest since... Okay, yeah. Tell him, Mr. Jacob. Tell him how it is, man, Papa. Tell him how it is. What are you up to, Spy? Oh, how'd your, you're doing a podcast or a stream, right? How'd that go? Ooh. Let's get some drama. Well, it's not really drama. Let's get some controversy going. Anybody want to talk about the state of the game currently? I don't know, man. I just feeling... it's partly my own fault. Like, I don't have anything to do, really, in the game. Let's go, talk on. So I don't really have anything to do in the game currently. That's my own fault for rushing through stuff. Fine. But, yeah, just being on the forums and seeing, like, the posts of, you know, this problem, that problem, the next thing. And, I mean, I guess it's no different than normal. Like, it doesn't really seem like Kabam really cares. Oh, okay. There's more things that I had different than I was thinking, actually. All right. So that's the only thing there. And then I'm not gonna have max to spare. I really, yeah. Well, actually, I only had max to spare now because of the other changes I made, and it was just to try it out, basically. So, hey, Jacob, where are you from? I think I know, but I don't want to assume, so I'll just ask. And, Fire, where are you from? Try to stay away from those sea lions. Damn, savage. I'm assuming the two of you are familiar with one another. If not, coming out like that, that's, yeah. Philly? Oh, okay. Y'all have some good cheesesteak. He knows how to seen that and thought you were lying. Oh, hey, have any of you guys seen WandaVision? WandaVision? Not the terrible offers in the game, but the TV show. Those weren't terrible offers, actually. They were actually not terrible. If I was spending, I would think I would have. I should have actually made a video for it, because I did make a couple. Like, I think they were under a minute videos for some other offers where I was just like, nope. This one would have been like kind of Yeah, I should have. We watched it tonight. So, what'd you think, Fire? And Jacob, you haven't said where you're from. Come on, Jacob. It's time to share. Sharing is a caring. So I had the first episode on. I wasn't really paying attention, but for the little that I got out of it, I didn't. Maybe it's something I do need to sit down and pay attention to. But yeah, I wasn't. It didn't inspire me to watch anymore. But I mean, I will, because I've got access to them, so I may as well. Now, I'm really not sure. I used to be running 3 in Assassin, but 1 seems sufficient. I really don't know where I want to put the other 5 points. Courage. I mean, in Arena, I'm not usually under 50%. Okay, you know what? I'm using Corvus and Ghost. Cosmic Ghost Rider. Let's see if you guys have any suggestions, actually. Actually, yeah, you know what? I'm going to leave these other 5 unallocated and just see if you guys have any suggestions of where to put them. Because I'm kind of thinking maybe into Pierce. 2, probably. I don't think I'd put any more into Courage, but maybe into Lesser Cruelty. And that's going to be good for Corvus. That'd be good for Ghost. I guess I could max out Precision. I've gone with 4 or 5 in Precision for a long time, actually. And that seems quite fine. But yeah, I'll leave it at the 5. And if you guys have any suggestions, then we'll take a look. But let's go knock out some 6-stars, shall we? Yes, we shall. So they should almost all be off a cooldown now. Yeah, they all are. Cool. Alright, let's get it going. Ooh, and I'm going to also use an attack boost, because I think I'm the worst person to ask about masteries. Oh, well, I'm not saying that, like, whatever you guys suggest I'm going to do, but let me hear some ideas. Like what you guys find works for you or doesn't work for you. Ooh, I need to make sure I use this tomorrow. I'll just claim this stuff for the hell of it. You know what I should do too? Maybe I'll do it around the same time as whenever the battle chip thing comes along and when I open those. But I need to do like a crystal cleanup thing and open up a bunch of crystals. There's just a lot of stuff that's just there, not doing anything. Some of it, like, okay, like this stuff, right? Like these shard crystals. There's no need not to open them. So the Thronebreaker dailies, I would keep, like I wouldn't open those. The quest crystals, gold crystals are probably oh, maybe not. Maybe, okay. Yeah, I think these, like the Nexus ones, I could probably open those. The only thing with these type of things with the champion crystals is just I've got so much ISO already. Oh wow, am I already up to 64? Holy crap! I had to open all of the 4-star Sig crystals a while ago. I can't believe I got a bunch. Yeah, I should actually do that sometime soon. And then I got these things. These I don't think I will open until I do an arena grind. Yeah, I think I'm going to save those. And then same thing with the login crystals. Like it's going to be just a bunch of ISO For the most part, I'm going to keep those until I need ISO of a certain... go big or go home. Yeah. Keep the login crystals until I need ISO of certain classes. And then open those. Because... what time is it? 11:30, okay. Because, yeah, I got way too much ISO. I'm going to have to sell some of that. This was stupid, though. So last night I couldn't sleep. And for whatever reason, I don't know why, but whenever I'm in bed and I can't sleep, I look at my phone and I go into MCOC, and I'm like, ooh, I've got some 5-star crystals. Let me go and open those. So that's what happened last night. It was a sea elephant, actually. I went, wow, wow. Who's Cat Fire? Or who are you referring to as in Cat? For your masteries. Yeah, I haven't really gotten very creative with masteries. I tried out this other setup I had for a while just to try something different, and yeah, I didn't really care for it at all. All of these champions I have are metal, aren't they? Yeah, damn it. Every freaking caterpillar. Oh, okay. Every freaking time I have to face a Magneto, of course, everybody on my team is metal. Every time. I don't know what the deal with that is. There was, I think it was the 3 stars or the 4 stars earlier, where I was using some, somebody, I don't know what that was, somebody who wasn't metal. But when it was the 6 or 5 stars, when it matters, yeah, it's metal champion that I'm using. Okay. These are my, oh, okay. Well, that's so cute. Aww, look at you. MCOC love. Aww. Aww. So it wasn't a love story, but let me get to the thing and then we'll get there. No matter how many times I say that it sounds weird at my age. Well, it doesn't. Well, hey, I'm 41. I'm okay with saying I have a girlfriend. So I used to play World of Warcraft. I played it for probably 6 years in total. Yeah, about 6 years in total. Anyway, so I met this person playing the game, and we started chatting or whatever, and it was a girl, so okay, good. So we ended up playing. One thing that was really funny, so we linked up on Facebook, and I looked at her Facebook profile, and I realized her birthday was the same as mine. Like, what the hell? Like, I thought that was so weird. We never met in person, but she liked to travel to, like, tropical destinations, like beaches and stuff like that. I don't know if she's been to New Zealand, actually. But anyway, so she was planning to go to the Turks and Caicos. And I don't think I'd ever told her, but anyways, that's where my parents live. And my dad is a tour operator, so he'll take people on, like, guided tours or go out fishing or whatever, right? So she had said that she was planning to go to the Turks and Caicos, and she's like, oh, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so I said, oh, that's where my parents live, and, you know, whatever. And she's like, oh, well, what kind of things are there to do there? And I'm like, well, if you want, I can put you in contact with my mom, and, you know, you could arrange a tour with my dad or whatever. So so she met my parents, yet her and I have never met. And I thought it was kind of funny. And then after she met my parents, they took her out for lunch one day. She did a tour with my dad, whatever. And then after my mom met her, my mom started sending me these messages. She's like, oh, you know that friend of yours? She seems quite nice. I was like, yeah, she seems quite nice. I've never met her, though. But I think there was a lot of people, actually, that met, started relationships through World of Warcraft. Online gaming in general, but World of Warcraft is pretty big. He said she's a girl, okay. Okay, good. Now AQ is broken, just an endless loading screen to go with the like. Yeah, man. Okay, let's get into this. Let's lay into this nonsense. Hang on, I forgot things prepared here. I have things prepared. Once I get out of this arena match. My ex-wife and her new husband met through an online game. Before the internet, this love story would have been virtually impossible. We met on a dating app. He had already been playing MCOC for a while before we met. Wait. Cataclysm? Is that how you got into MCOC? Phoenix? Okay. So here's what I wanted. So I got the forums up. Oh, there we go. Now blow this up a bit. I mean, I'm not going to go on a rant, but let's look at a couple things here. And they're so quick in moving the, like if you put something on the general discussion, like a complaint, they're so quick in moving it over to the bugs and known issues. Let's go. Let's see. Bugs and known issues. Okay, so this was the last one that I saw, and this is where I was just like, come on, man. So it was initially posted on January 13th, so 2 days ago. Her timeline is a little off. I started playing MCOC about a year after we were dating. Okay. Ooh, that was good, man, Falcon. What did you say? Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, so this is somebody complaining about the issue with Nick Fury. Please, Kabam, when are you going to fix Nick Fury? The amount of times I started in LMD on the first fight is laughable. Please fix your clown game. And then, so there's a couple posts, people, you know, blah, blah, same kind of thing. And then Kabam's response, we're sorry, but this issue is a little more complicated than expected, but I assure you it is very much on our team's radar and definitely has not fallen through any cracks. We thank you for your continued patience. Have an amazing weekend. So to me, that's kind of like, we know this is an issue. We're not working on it right now. Yeah, you know, we got the weekend off, which is fair, but it just kind of sounds like, you know, we don't really care, you know, like you'll be playing the game over the weekend and suffering through it as you have been for however long and continually and blah, 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 blah. So, speaking of wife, when you gonna put a ring on a cat? So who's older? Yeah, so that was the one that kind of just got me thinking about it, and that's what I was like, let's have a discussion about this, people. But yeah, so you got the thread here in regards to Aegon. They were able to fix the Aegon text. They didn't fix the actual problem where he's not getting the Furies. Let me see if there's a response here from them in this. He is by 5 years. Okay. Wait, what are you talking about? You saying you're like too old to say the girl, because he's not even 40, meaning that you would be in your early 30s. There's nothing wrong with that. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he is 40, but he doesn't look it. Oh, wait, I just gave you a compliment, Cat. Oh, wait a second. Oh, how? I refuse to pose in the middle of our freaking living room. You're 40. Oh, really? Wow. You look pretty good for 43, Cat. Good for you. We're sorry this is taking a little longer, but it is top of mind and our team is working on getting a proper fix to you all as soon as they can. Thank you again for hanging in there. Okay, fantastic news. A fix should have arrived, so please check in game and let us know if you're still having the same issue here. Thank you so much. Okay. So maybe before let me see here if people are... Okay, so he's getting Furies when being hit. Does not go unblockable after 9.99. Not gain extra Fury when hit. Well, that could have not updated or something like that, though. He has crit for his combo. Meter abilities to activate. Blah, blah, blah. Was just an arena. Okay, so it's looking like they've got A-Gun resolved. That's good. Well, damn it. Maybe I can't go on my rant. Well, I can't go on my rant about that. I'm sure I can rant about other things. Oh, yeah. So, Phoenix, did Kat get you into MCOC, or were you both into it independently? Well, if you don't want to propose in the living room, go to the driveway then. Jeez. God, be romantic. Be like a drive-by wedding. Yeah, another one. The stability issues are getting beyond a joke. Any other games would have died by now with all this BS. He did. I love Marvel and Disney, and I saw him. Oh, okay, okay. That's cool. That's cool. You know, when I saw the deals for the Cyber Weekend stuff, and then what they did for Christmas, like the gift and blah blah, I was kind of wondering if maybe they're just trying to push people off to Realm of Champions, because I think probably when a game is first launched, you're gonna the potential to make money is greater there than a game that's been around for a long time, depending on how many new people you have starting out. So I'm kind of wondering if that's possibly what they're trying to do. I think it would be kind of stupid, but. But yeah, no. If it was a game that people didn't have such an invested amount of time in, I can't see it keeping its user base like they have been. Maybe I just need something new to do in the game, and then I won't be complaining. Okay, I'm not a Series of player though. Yeah, fair enough. Or the kitchen. I picked some rounds back for this one from both of you. I don't mind being in the kitchen. I like to cook. Ooh, what kind of stuff do you cook? Go take another nap. I have a few different ideas of how I want to propose, and none of them are COVID friendly, sadly. Dude, you can't be talking about that on the stream. She's gonna read it. Jeez. It always used to crack me up when I played Black Ops and online. Some guys would be rude and be like, "Oh, get in the kitchen and make me a sandwich." I respond. Was always, "I'll make you a sandwich, but you're not going to like when I'm." Realm is just ugly to look at. Yeah, dude. I don't like Realm. The characters are tiny. Kabam should just say we are running a week-long maintenance. Yeah, I was saying to somebody the other day, I would be okay if they were to say, well, it's too late for February, because February is probably already committed. But if they were to say for March, okay, we're not going to introduce any new characters, we're not going to have a new EQ, February will be spent resolving the issues in the game, so we're not going to design anything new for March. Now I realize that's not going to happen because you have different sections working on different things. The people that are doing the design and stuff like that aren't the maintenance people, or shouldn't be. So I realize that's not going to happen, but I would be okay with foregoing March for any new content, new characters, new EQ, and just saying, you know, the EQ for February is just really long, and we're going to go through and play that during March or whatever. I'd be okay with that, knowing that on the other side of that, we're going to have a more stable game. I think some people might say, okay, well then just give us the rewards we would normally get, blah blah. I'm okay with foregoing that for 1 month. I don't know how sustainable this is, the way it is currently, though. And unfortunately, I think nothing will change as long as there's under his pillow. I don't think anything will change as long as they're still making money off of it. But because in a sense, I guess as long as we're spending, right, that's kind of an acceptance of the way it is. So. But. Anyways, that is my rant. That is my rant. I just need to get it off my chest. I feel much better. This was a good therapy session, people. Good therapy session. So, Phoenix, are you going to stream with Kat at some point? Are you going to be his featured guest on his stream? Or maybe fire up your own stream? You need to shift this game to a far better server than check all the code with a fine-tooth comb. Yeah, no, I think with that, as far as like the infrastructure goes, I think they, like we were talking earlier, right? Like they have a time frame for the game, which probably is not very long. So they don't want to, which fair enough. They don't want to go and spend the resources on updating the infrastructure for something they don't see being around much longer. It's weird though. So last Cyber Weekend, MCOC was the top grossing mobile game. Like, end of story. And this year, it wasn't even in the top 10. I couldn't actually find its ranking. If you want to fly out to New Zealand, you're more than welcome to show me. Make a holiday of it for you and Kat. Ooh. Mm-hmm. 3 different... Oh! Okay. Well, dude, Cataclysm, why are you not promoting Phoenix's channel on your channel? What's going on, dude? Oh, wait, maybe I shouldn't say that. Am I going to cause problems in paradise? 3 different games. My channel is mobile, console, and PC. Which games have you streamed? Oh, okay. Well, maybe that's my problem. Maybe I just don't pay attention, right? It's quite possible. I mean, to be fair, whenever I go into somebody else's stream, I'm never there very long. Like, usually it's a raid, or I see they're online, so I go say hi, and then I'm off doing other stuff or whatever. So, but hey, I kind of liked it. If it was going to cause problems in paradise, why not? Jerry. That's kind of neat, though. I think that's cool. Like if you're a couple and you have the similar interests, and something like this is the interest, I think that's kind of cool. I just started my channel. Okay. I think a lot of people have gotten into the video making or the streaming in the last year. Sitting at home doing nothing else, right? MCOC, Oceanhorn. Minecraft. AC, how you doing? How is your early morning, right? You're about 6, almost 7 in the morning? Ooh, you're kind of up early, aren't you? For a Saturday? Not good, I woke up and can't go back. That's the worst, dude. That is the worst. Those are all mobile so far. Okay. You should see some of the stuff she builds in Minecraft. I don't really like the game, but can't help but be impressed. Okay. For console, I'll be doing Lego games. Ooh, for PS3. Not sure on PC yet. So is your channel on YouTube or is it Twitch? Let's see if we can find you here. Oh, okay. I'm guessing that's you then. Okay. So you've got the picture of Phoenix. All right. What phone are you using? You must be using a 12 or something, right? Because your screen looks pretty... Yeah, it's got to be like a 12 or 11. That's cool. Pretty cool. Yeah, so AC, I couldn't get to sleep last night, and I ended up opening a bunch of crystals that I was not intending to open, because I was going to be saving my 5-star shards. No, not happening. I haven't set up Twitch yet. Okay. Yeah, I just found you on YouTube, and let me see here. LG. Okay. I see. How long have you been going at it? Okay, so you've had the channel for a while, but you've only recently started like making your own content? Okay. Cool. Coolio. Well, keep at it and surpass Cataclysm on his channel, and then hey, you know what you guys should do? You should have a little competition going, like for a month or something. Every week, whoever gets the most subscribers, who doesn't get the most has to do the dishes or something. There you go. There you go. Who am I looking for? Ah, Groot. No wonder I couldn't find him. Nobody wants to find Groot. Yo, smash that like button. BRB, I was trying to come up with a witty retort for Cataclysm, no dice this time. Alright, dude. Alright. Ooh, yeah. So we should feel a difference with Nick for this fight, for the Airwalker fight. I never save crystals, it's like Christmas presents. I must know what's inside. I have no issue saving crystals that don't really do anything for me. So like PHCs and 4 stars, not a problem. 5 stars, it's becoming the same thing. Unfortunately, I want Apocalypse. I don't care if he's a 5 or a 6 star, preferably the 6. I opened 15 features for him, and then yeah, last night I opened, I don't know how many more, but enough to get another go at a 6-star feature. Well, to be fair, I was about 2,000 shards away, so yeah. So I went from 330,000 5-star shards. I think I'm at about 186 now. So yeah, no, I'm not opening any more AC. I've got way too much ISO as it is, and yeah, I need to go through that ISO because I really don't like selling resources. Yeah, I started my channel like 10 years ago. It was originally supposed to be a music channel. Okay, so I had videos of me singing, and then when I decided to turn it into a gaming channel, recently I just went ahead and made them private. Ah, okay. You, what, are shy about the singing, or? I mean, there's no reason, because you could just put the singing stuff as a separate playlist. Well, I mean, maybe that's what you did to make them private. You just reminded me, I think I need to sell some ISO. Oh, well, we should have Level Up live in a couple seconds, actually. Or it might already be. So usually I try to, when Level Up is active, I try only to put ISO in while the class advancement is happening as well. No, I just don't want there to be any confusion about what the channel was about. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, it's interesting that for YouTube, it seems like for the most part, if you want to have different types of content, like you could have a general gaming channel, but if you also want to do cooking, it seems like people usually make another channel. Whereas Twitch, it's all just within the one channel. Like there'll be the people that will do whatever video game, or the just chatting, or the cooking, or whatever it is. But she can sing her butt off. She just wants it to be a gaming channel. Yeah, I'm not worried about other people seeing the videos. They were more of just there for me, so I just made them private so I didn't have to delete them. Yeah, fair enough. Because like Prof Hoff, his channel started off as a pizza reviewer, a snack reviewer, something like that, and then he got into the MCOC stuff. Because I think, I don't know about now, I haven't looked at his stuff in a long time, but I think you can still find like the pizza review stuff from like years ago. And for mine, the only stuff that was ever, videos that were ever posted were MCOC related. Like I had the, so it's Phoenix, yeah, my Twitch is similar, but apparently someone, So what are you going to do on Twitch? Oh, right, the PS? Or the PlayStation? You know what's funny? I started watching Twitch mainly because of World of Warcraft. I'd be watching people play. And I was thinking, oh, you know, I should get back into World of Warcraft. And then I resubbed after 6 years and I played it on and off for 2 months. No, 1 month really. I had the subscription for 2 months. Just November and December. Yeah, November and December. And I was thinking of buying the newest expansion. And I'm glad I didn't, because I haven't really had much interest. Like, I played it for some... Although, I don't know if I didn't play MCOC. I don't know if I would play World of Warcraft. Because although, obviously, I'm sitting in front of my computer when I'm streaming MCOC, I don't like the idea of having to be sitting at my desk to play the game. Which would be the case with World of Warcraft. I've had this name since RuneScape. I feel like if you had a name for more than 10 years, you shouldn't need to copyright it. Yeah, so as far as like online handles for me, I've gone between either Solar Flare or Doomsday. Doomsday is actually, I don't know why I think Doomsday I came up with when I was playing Warcraft 2. And you just needed to have a name, and I couldn't think of anything, so whatever reason I went with... Oh, so the reason I went with Doomsday was because I was like, what, 15, 16. And so it was like, so the people I was going to play with, like it was just LAN games. Like it wasn't like online with strangers. It was just, you know, like there were 6 of us or 8 of us. And it was like, I'm going to be all of your doom. And yeah, so that's why I went with that. And then Solar Flares from when I was first getting into computers, and where I used to live in northern Canada, internet, well, and it still is, was satellite based. And so whenever there's any kind of solar activity or solar flares, it disrupts the communication. So, and when I was like 12, I was like, I'm going to be a hacker. So, you know, I'm going to disrupt communication. So that's why I went with the name Solar Flare. Oh, shit. Yep. And, well, apparently I wasn't a very successful hacker, because here I am. I came up with mine because I'm a ginger. Ah. Could have been also if you have a temper, right? So you said you're 5 years younger than Kata, so you're 38? Okay. Nothing wrong with saying you have a girlfriend, boyfriend at 38. It's fine. Shit, I think I know 60-year-olds that are like, oh, my girlfriend or my boyfriend. It's like, what? Your grandparents, what are you talking about? You know, I'm so for the last alliance I was in, and the alliance that I'm in currently, the last alliance I was in was pretty competitive. The one I'm in now, kind of competitive, not as much so. But so the last one was a lot of adults, all adults actually, which were how they wanted to be competitive made sense. But I'm actually surprised at the amount of older people, not old, but not teenagers that play this game. Because, like, when I first saw the game, I thought it was something my nephew would like. At the time, he would have been 12. And I think he was even at 12 was too cool for the game, which is kind of funny. But yeah, when I first saw it, I really thought it was like a kid's game or whatever. There are definitely some younger people that play, but for the most part, the people I'm coming across are like adults in their way through life. And to be honest, I used to feel, especially when I started the YouTube thing, and it was, people go, "Oh, how old are you?" And I'd be like, because I was 41. Because I only started in August, so I was 41 when I started. And I thought that was kind of old, but yeah, there's some people a little bit older than me too, so it's quite interesting. It's good to see a variety, though. It's good to see a variety. The one thing, and I mean, I could be wrong, because it could just be from the YouTube side of things, so just the people we see. I think it's, although I guess maybe that's just in general, but I think it's kind of too bad there's not more women playing. But that could just be the gaming genre in general is not really that attractive to women. Although, there seem to be a lot of female gamers on Twitch. The only male... No, I've seen a couple of the male World of Warcraft ones. And actually, it's kind of funny, because one of them was... he wasn't a streamer, because it wasn't a thing when I played Warcraft, but he was well known when I did play as Swifty. And he's a streamer on Twitch. And then there's that, what's the guy's name? Asmongold. It's mainly, most of his stuff I think is memes, but he's like, I think he's got over 1 million. I think on Twitch they're called followers, not subscribers. There's a difference between followers and subscribers there. I don't really get all of that lingo on Twitch, but how old am I? I'm 41. Yeah. 41. When I shave, though, I look a little bit younger, and if I go probably about a month without shaving, I probably look older. So. But if I go with about 2 weeks, I look my age. I think. That last part of that L1, that messed me up so much in Variant 6. Oh. And it wasn't the L1 in general, it was just that last part. Every freaking time. Oh, well, fine. Well, anyways, now you know how old I am, too. You're 45, Man Falcon. Oh, shit, okay. Damn, son. No. Damn, Pops. You're older than me, so I can't say son, can I? Who am I looking for? Oh, Doc Ock, yeah. Doc's here. Octopus. We are all... No, we're not old. We are in the prime of our lives. As I go and reach for my cane. I already know the answer to that because you said you were a Taurus. Ooh. Oh, don't tell me you're one of these people that are into astrology fire. No. I think I'm Cancer, but I'm not sure. I mean, not as in I'm a bad influence or anything, but like as the astrology thing goes, I think I'm Cancer. Middle of June is my birthday. So if you're into Solar Right Man, I Love My Life, yeah. Yeah, I was saying earlier today in the stream this afternoon, if I was in my early to mid 20s during for the way the world is currently, I would have really had a rough time. I traveled a lot. I was not home very much. I liked to be social. I liked meeting new people. Now, I'm okay with any of it, but I don't really care. Like, I'm fine just to do what I'm doing, like playing a video game online, watching TV, going shopping. Going shopping is my outing currently. But like even before this year, like that was good for me. But I think I would have really had a hard time if I was still living like I did when I was in my early 20s. And I think it was maybe last spring. I was over at my no, it would have been last spring, early summer. I was over at my brother's and we were talking about things, and I think it was my niece who was saying something about, like people are having a hard time because you need the human interaction or whatever, right? I'm like, no, you don't, whatever. And then there was a few people I saw posting things online, and a couple people I knew who were like saying about how they were having a hard time with it and stuff. And then I kind of thought about it. I was like, you know what? Yeah, if I was not already accustomed to living this way, I could see me having a hard time with it too. So it was the 20th of June or before. You're Gemini. Damn it! I want to be Cancer. Okay. Yeah, so it's June 12th, so I'm Gemini. I'm gonna end up thinking it's Cancer, anyways. But that's about as far as I go with astrology. Okay. Oh, you're June 8th. Okay. My mom is June 19th, and my aunt is June 12th as well. So I have the same birthday as my aunt. We're not the same age, though. Yeah, I DJ'd and went to an insane amount of concerts, open mic, night events, etc. through my 20s and early 30s, so I would have been screwed, yeah. My niece is the 14th. Okay. Well, being born in June makes sense, especially if you're in a cold place, because, winters are cold. People got to do things to stay warm, so 9 months prior, people were trying to stay warm. Best birthday gift ever. Ever. Hey, Cataclysm. Both you and Fire. If you guys could go anywhere in the world, not currently, but just in general, where would you want to go for 2 weeks? M4. Yeah, I live a monistic lifestyle, so I have coped for the most part, but most people I know struggled with even our 2 months lockdown. Ireland? Okay. I don't even need to talk about it. Why Ireland? Anywhere in particular in Ireland, or? Oh, I don't even need to think about it. Okay. No, any pub in Ireland will do. Killarney, my great-grandmother was born there. Okay, cool. Ireland and Scotland were the first places I went to on my own, like international traveling. Like on my own as in, like I arranged it and whatever kind of thing. And it was funny because it wasn't even initially my idea. It was a friend that I went to university with. I don't remember how it came up. Anyways, like after university, we ended up living in different places, and we're like, oh, it'd be good to get together, whatever. And he's like, oh, we should go to Ireland or Scotland. He was really into golf, so he wanted to go and golf. And I think I've been to a driving range twice maybe, but I was like, I'll go with you. I'll like company on the flight and stuff, but I'm probably not going to golf. I'll go and sightsee and stuff. Anyways, when it came time to like book stuff and whatnot, he I don't remember if he didn't have the funds or he didn't have the time off of work. But anyway, so he couldn't go. So I'm like, well, I'll go for, I think I ended up going for 2 weeks. A week in Ireland, a week in Scotland. And then I came back to Canada. And I think within like 2 weeks, I applied for a British passport because I was convinced that I was going to go and live in Dublin. And then, because that would have been June, July, and then I think September, I ended up leaving home and I went traveling for just under a year. And I ended up living in Rome for a couple months. Yeah. Good times, good times. I went to Crete. Ooh, Greece, nice. That was the Navy's choice. Oh, what do you do in the Navy? My answer used to be Australia, but now I'm really not sure. Maybe Japan, because Phoenix lived there before and I want to see it now. Okay. Oh, okay. But if you've been in the military, that explains why you would have been... Don't take this the wrong way, Kat, but why she would have been around. Or gotten around. Okay. I'm shocked no one has said New Zealand. I'm telling Jacinda. Not you. Hey, but she let Stephen Colbert in. She let Stephen Colbert in. I actually quite enjoyed that episode. I don't really care for Stephen Colbert very much. Well, I don't watch late night shows in general. But I wouldn't really sit through an episode of his. But when she was on, I don't, like I've said before, I don't know what it is. Yeah, I watched the whole thing. And then when he went, she picked him up from the airport. I thought it was the neatest thing. I don't know, no, it's not the same person anymore. But the Prime Minister of Iceland, it's kind of similar because it's a small country. So, you don't have massive amounts of security around them or whatever. They kind of, go do their grocery shopping. People interact with them as just regular citizens, blah, blah, blah. But they didn't... Oh, no, it was a man. But he didn't seem as personable as Jacinda. I was an avionics tech. I fixed the radar and the F-18s. Okay. Cool. Already on my way, remember? So, Man Falcon, I usually ask... At some point in a discussion with somebody that's new to me, I ask them that question. And there's quite a few people that say New Zealand. New Zealand or Australia. North Americans, anyways, that say New Zealand or Australia. Europeans, a lot of Europeans want to go to, well, they say America, but the United States. There's a lot that say Africa, which I always think is a little bit funny, because, I mean, Africa's an entire continent, quite diverse. But yeah, a lot of North Americans will say Australia, New Zealand. There's not that many. It also, I guess, depends on the age too. Yeah, because it's usually people that are a little bit older that would say Africa. Younger people would say like Asia, like Bali or something like that. Europe is not that frequent. I really need to figure out actual teams for the non-synergy ones here. Into Austin, bro, closer to me. You're 1 hour drive away, depending on traffic. I've been to Crete, Italy, Naples. Okay, and Rome, Bahrain. Okay, Dubai and Japan. Nice. What'd you think of Naples and Rome? Oh, there we go. Okay, I will be right back. I'm gonna go pee-pee. And I have returned. Returned I have. Okay. Ooh, coffee. And all serious, New Zealand is beautiful. Yeah. Yeah, that would be one of the places I would probably go. The only thing I would have, well, not against New Zealand, my only real hesitation would be the amount of time to get there. When I was younger, it was all an adventure and I liked it, but now, thinking about, it's not even about being on the plane, it's just the whole process of travel now is just not something I care for too much. Naples was absolutely gorgeous with all the castles, the way that it slopes up the mountain, because obviously we were coming by sea, so the view is breathtaking, I bet. I was not as enchanted by Rome. I just wasn't thinking of it being such a busy, dirty city because of all the history. Yeah, coffee's done. Okay. It is a shame we have become... Okay, so like it's expensive to be in New Zealand or just to get there? And the train ride in the middle of summer full of people without being able... Oof, that would not be cool. That would not be cool. So when I was going into Italy, where had I been prior? I think I was going into Italy from Slovenia. No. Yes. I can't remember. Somewhere in Eastern Europe. Anyways, so the intent was get on in Ljubljana, the capital of Slovenia, and get off in Rome, basically. And the train ride was, it was so cool because like you were along the coast, and so you're kind of like through, not mountains, but like hilly, kind of scenic, and then you could see the water, blah, blah, whatever. So it was really cool. And in the train car, I was talking to somebody for a while, and then they left, and there was this girl who was there who was just basically listening to the conversation. And after this other person left, this girl started talking to me, and she was like an archaeologist or something like that. And so prior to this, I had been in Siberia, and the other person I was talking to about having been in Siberia and Mongolia. So this girl who was the archaeologist, she had, I don't know if that's what she had been doing then, or at some other point previously, but had done like some work in Siberia. So we ended up started talking, and then where she was getting off was like about 3 hours prior to Rome. So she asked if I wanted to get off and stay with her for a couple days or whatever. So I did, and so it was night, so you couldn't see anything, but it wasn't like late, and so we get off, and she ended up meeting up with some friends for dinner. So we went to her friend's place, and it was like on the side of a hill looking over the town. So, and it wasn't a big town, but you could see all the lights underneath and stuff like that or whatever. And I think there ended up being like, so there was her and I think there was like 3 or 4 other people. And the guy whose house it was, I don't even remember how it came up, but it was so weird. So anyway, so they're like, okay, where are you from? Okay, I'm Canada, blah, northern Canada, all this kind of stuff. And he's like, oh, my uncle used to do work in northern Canada. Anyways, so I went back and forth for about 10 minutes. And then this guy brings out this book that his uncle had some part in. And there were pictures from where we first lived in Canada. And there were people in the pictures who my parents knew. Like when I would have lived there, they would have been quite old. But the pictures were like of when they were like in their 30s and stuff. And I thought it was like the most random thing. Like to meet this random person on a train in Italy, end up at somebody's house and see pictures of people that you know. I'm like, what the hell? But yeah, it was pretty cool. And then the next day, we walked around the town, and what was the name of the town? It was Verberto, I think, Virbto, something like that. And anyways, it used to be the original residence of the Pope. So we went to like where the Pope would have previously resided and stuff, and yeah, it was pretty cool. Anyway, so that part of the story was to get to. So then I end up in Rome, and the intent was, and I'm not a religious person, so I have no idea why, but I specifically wanted to be in Rome for midnight mass. So I wanted to be there before Christmas, get settled and whatever. And along the way, I had thought it would be kind of cool to work in a hostel, because I'd been staying at hostels for most places that I'd been to. Anyway, so I walk into I stayed at one hostel first night in Rome, didn't like it, so the next day I found somewhere else. I walk in and there's a help wanted sign there. I'm like, oh, this could be interesting. I didn't really think much of it. Anyway, so I check in, go in the room, and then go start walking around the city. And then I think it was like my third or fourth day. I'm like, I like this. I could stay here for a while. So then I went and asked them about the help wanted, and ended up living at the hostel for 3 months and working the front desk in the evenings, and it wasn't bad. Went to Naples for a day, to Pompeii, and then before leaving Italy, I went to Florence for 3 nights, and I was like, yeah, I should have spent 3 months in Florence. Oh, I liked it. I liked it a lot. So how old were you when you got into the military fire? So let's see what else was said while I was ranting on about a bunch of nonsense. Expensive to visit, putting a lot pre-lockdown. And the train, expensive to be here. I did 3 years in Australia and got back in the cost of food and petrol. So do you think the don't even know if you're still there. Do you think the costs in New Zealand went up because of tourism, or do you think it went up just because of like inflation and kind of stuff? Because I would think like as a backpacker or budget traveler, you get there, you rent a van, you get a bunch of stuff, and it shouldn't be too bad, right? But maybe that's not necessarily the case so much. Is it pretty is backpacking like if you're from New Zealand, is it something that a lot of people would do, like backpack throughout New Zealand, like from one island to the other? Not Switzerland expensive, but then we don't get paid as well either. Also, our dollar has been strong. Yeah. So crazy Italians are obsessed with fashion, perfumes, cologne, not so much deodorant. That's very old school. Perfume and cologne used to be body odor. Oh yeah, I'm already noticing a difference with the changes in masteries. I don't think I'm going to go back to anything other than what I've got currently. Joined right out of high school, okay. Because of tourism greed, it will cost you at least $13 per person per night to camp in your van or tent. Okay. Yeah. So the last big travel I did was to Southern Africa, Namibia and Botswana, and we rented a vehicle that had like tents on top of the vehicle, and drove around Namibia and then into Botswana for 5 weeks. And I think, so the campgrounds are really cheap, because all you do is you park your vehicle, you set up your tent on top, and that's it, right? And then some of them, most of the really touristy areas had showers and stuff like that, but otherwise it was just basically, some of them didn't even have a gate. It's just you just drive into an area and park. But yeah, that was pretty cool. And then after moving to Calgary, to where I am currently, I was here I moved in September, November, and then I think December, just before Christmas, I went to South America for 10 days. Well, not South America. I went to Chile and Argentina. And that was the last, no, and then the only other time I've been out of the country in the last 4 years is to see my parents. So, I don't know why, but like overall, there's nowhere that I really want to go currently, or even before, like the last year. But whenever I think of going somewhere, I always think of Mongolia, and it's not to do anything in particular. It's just because I like the food. I mean, it was a long time ago that I was there, but I do miss the food. We have a walking trail the length of the country. Ooh. And most places have shuttles to get you back into town. Catch a bus. Okay, that's cool. So then along that trail, would you have campgrounds then that you could like pitch your tent and stuff? All prices in New Zealand, 91 octane petrol is about 190 per quarter liter. Okay. So would you, when you were younger then, would that kind of stuff have been things that you were into, or not so much? Or even now, I suppose. How long have you been playing MCOC Phoenix? Or yeah, Phoenix. I still had your page up, and I was just going to close it, and I see that you have stuff there for Act 4. Yes, campsites along the way, and huts and tent sites. It's hiking trail, but some stunning country, lots of small trails too, of course. Yeah. So was New Zealand a pretty popular tourist destination prior to Lord of the Rings, or was that really what got things going? Because I know probably a year and a half, something like that. Okay. Because I know some of the locations where Game of Thrones was filmed, their tourism industry really picked up. There were some places... Iceland was picking up anyways, but I think that helped Iceland, helped some Northern Ireland. There are some areas in Spain. I think they were probably always somewhat touristy places, but because of Game of Thrones, like it a lot more so. So, you know, Fire, that's one thing. So why I was asking about like how long you've been playing or whatever. When somebody who's not a bigger YouTuber has videos and stuff on like earlier content in the game, it doesn't seem, for whatever reason, that people are that interested in it. But when a established YouTuber does a new account, tons of people watch. And I'm like, why? Because watching a newer YouTuber do it, like, or not a newer YouTuber, a long-term player doing new content, well, I think watching somebody who's a little bit newer to the game, where that content is newer to them, watching them do it, I think it's more interesting. And as a newer player, watching it, you would learn more. Right? Because the struggles they're going to have, and the things that are going to be difficult for them to overcome, would be the same as the newer player, I would think, but I'm just all about ranting tonight. Lord of the Rings certainly increased the numbers, but we were always popular. £1 got $3 and $1 USD got $2. Okay, so it was, yeah, cheap. And camping was free or cheap. Okay. Is the thrill of seeing how far they can get in the least amount of time with weather. Yeah, I suppose. I mean, I guess it makes sense, right? Like if the well-known, the established ones, that's where people are going to flock to. But I just sometimes think the perspective of somebody who is, one, not necessarily doesn't have necessarily a ton of followers, or somebody who is newer to the game, I think that perspective is interesting sometimes as well. Oh, I already used Mordo. Dang, name it. Yeah, that's fine. That is a fine. Okay. Hey, so none of you made suggestions on the other 5 points for the masteries. Terrible. Terrible. Yeah, I think. Ooh. I wonder if I could put them into Mystic Dispersion. Maybe 5, 1, 2. Yeah, I should be able to get only 2 points in Mystic Dispersion. I don't know if that'd be worth it. I don't know if there's anybody that I use regularly that would see a benefit from that, really. I guess I could just put them into the Fury Masteries. That would benefit Aegon, who I use in Incursions. It would benefit Ghost. It would kind of benefit. It would benefit Corvus, but he doesn't. He wouldn't need them. Yeah, maybe that's what I'll do. Okay. 2 and 3, I think, is what I'll go with there. Yeah, let me take a quick look, because I don't think there's anywhere else where I'm going to get any substantial benefit for those 5 points. Let's see here. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, so for proficiency, so I could have 1 there, 2 here, which would give me 2 for Mystic Dispersion. Oh, wait, no, never mind. That's not going to happen. Yeah, no, definitely no Mystic Dispersion. I would need more points, and I would have to put some into Limber to get enough, so... Yeah, so I could go 1 here to extend the time of the Furies a bit, and then the other 4 here. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. Yeah, okay. That actually works out not too poorly then. Okay. I'm not going to see any benefit for Arena, really. Oh, you know what? Actually, once I'm done the 6 stars, I can have a quick go through of ROL with Aegon and see if he's working properly. At least as far as the Fury part of things go. I wanted to start streaming it now so I can get Uncollected on video. Okay, yeah. So when you're streaming or making videos, do you do voiceover or you just put up the gameplay? I don't even know where we get. Uncollected is Act 5, right? And Cavalier is Act 6. Yeah. No. Yes. Yeah. Okay. I feel there would be too much editing involved if I did just a video, so I just do live streams. Okay. So when you do the live streams, are you on voice though? I wish I had so many milestones on video. Only one I have is Abyss. Oh, did you do your whole Abyss run on like streamed it? I really don't like streaming actual gameplay. BRB, remind me how to Dex Doom's S2 for the collector fight? Dex Doom's SB2 for the collector fight. I don't... the best way to Dex his L2 is called Revives. Yeah, with the app I use on my phone, I stream with Omelette. Okay, I'm able to do voice and cam. I just don't have any fancy layouts. Okay. Cool. Cool, cool. I was streaming, but I did Abyss as separate videos for each one. Oh, okay, okay. Cool. So you recorded the fights and then uploaded them after the fact. Okay. Yeah, so the only fight that, because I recorded a few fights, not the entire fight, but I recorded parts of fights from the Abyss, and then I used those in the series of videos that I did, going over my cost. But the only fight that I streamed was the collector fight, and when I streamed it, it was actually the worst fight of any of the collector fights. I used 21 revives, and the closest to prior was 17 revives. I think the lowest amount of revives I used for that fight was 12. So, and I think either that was the first time streaming in general. It might have been the first time streaming in general, actually. Or it was the first... No, I may have tried some arena streams prior. But I think that might have been the first real streaming of anything. But it was good, though, because, I mean, I got it all, and because I screwed up a lot, when I ended up doing the video, I had a lot of, this is what you don't do. Alright, we're almost done here. 12:30. I was gonna work on this crystal opening video when I was done streaming, but I might just be hitting the sack. Yeah, maybe I'll get some tea when I'm done. That will probably wake me up a bit, and then get this opening video at least started, I suppose. Have you done Act 7, Cataclysm? I'm not crazy about doing major content on stream either, because I love enjoying the streams. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think I might see who's around tomorrow. But I'm going to be doing my run of Cavalier difficulty with Cosmic Ghost Rider at some point. And I might see if somebody wants to get on call, because when I've been doing that, usually, like, I'm not really paying much attention to chat. So I think as a viewer, it's kind of boring. But whatever, I figure, you know, I wanted to try something different for it, and why not stream it? But yeah, as far as being able to talk to people and stuff, like, I find Arena is by far the best. And then it also just makes Arena seem like it goes faster, which I like. I could probably go for Uncollected now because of my champions. The only problem with that being is I don't know how to properly utilize most of them. So I've gone in once or twice and I have no idea what Doom's SP2 is. I need to start doing arena more so I can get a feel for champions. Yeah, but actually I think arena is a terrible way to practice. I say that, and most of my time, at least streaming wise, is in arena, obviously. But well, I mean, if you want units and stuff like that, well, that's the way. Arena is the best way to get resources. Like, what time EST? What time EST? Oh, wait, estimate for tomorrow, you mean, or? But yeah, like arena is the best way for units, for shards. But I just think you can form bad habits in arena. Like I do a lot of nonsense in arena because I know, you know, in a lot of cases I can survive an L3. And you know, it's funny too because sometimes I'll play more aggressively in arena than I will in actual content. But yeah, it is. Trying to think because there are a couple champions who I only use in arena, or I should say, who I only used in arena, who I ended up looking into more because I liked them in arena, and then started using them in other areas of the game. I rely a lot on timing, like I count my hits while I'm fighting, so I feel like arena would give me an idea of the rhythm of other champions. Yeah, another good thing for arena too would be like spacing, like figuring out the spacing for opponents. Like if you want to be countering with heavies and stuff like that, like good proper gameplay, which you're not going to see on my streams. Actually, you know what? It's kind of probably unfair for me to say that arena forms bad habits. One of my issues is majority of the time I've done arena is when I'm watching TV, so I'm really not paying attention to what I'm doing. So like for example, when I use Quake in arena, I don't try to play her properly. I just do the regular parry 5 hits, match is over, right? Whereas if I wasn't watching TV, I would probably try to play Quake properly, just as a way to learn how to play her properly. But so I think of count of a beat like in music in relation to the moves. Doom's SP2 is dex. Wait, does that make sense? Yes, now you're speaking my language. The other thing why I don't really care to stream any significant content, I just don't really. One, I usually am either on the couch or laying on my bed when I'm playing longer stuff, and two, I don't really care for like how my positions of my hands are a little bit different because of having the cord plug into the phone. But I mean, I don't think it makes any significant difference in gameplay. It just feels a little bit uncomfortable. Yeah, I've been trying to do that, especially parry heavy with long shot. In general, use a 6 count for combos. Hit, wait, block. I have no problem with parries, but the AI cheats now and sometimes does a really fast recovery. Yeah. You mean the fast recovery from parry? Oh, it's just because some jackasses want to put points in limber just to make arenaing more difficult. Man, I haven't been up streaming this late in a long damn time. Holy crap. Damn, this is two-hour streams today. Oh. Wow. I remember when I started, like an hour and a half streaming was, yeah, that was rough. Cheats. But I don't know the best way to use champions. Like I have a 4-star Awakened Ghost. I just learned how to use her tonight by asking B. Daniels. Oh, I should be paying attention. Oh, that would have been terrible. Yeah, I thought I already killed him. Honestly, dude, I just like to have fun with streaming. I love taking breaks and interacting with people, yeah. No, they recover really quick from the last hit and hit at you before you were expecting it. Okay. Most streamers use the technical terms for everything, so they're like, oh, put a debuff. Un momento. Un momento. Most streamers use the technical terms for everything, so they're like, oh, put a debuff on them and get so many whatevers. And I'm just looking at them like they're speaking a foreign language. 6% bug. Yeah, but I mean, you gotta use all the big words or whatever as a streamer, right? So it makes it look like you know what you're doing. You can't be like, oh, put the red icon that looks like a drop of blood. No, you've got to be like, oh shit, I don't even know what mastery that is. God damn it. Let me see. Yeah, you got to be like, you know, you need to have 3 of 3 in double edge or 2 of 3 in liquid courage. I'm going to stream variant 6, but it may be broken up in multiple days. That's a good idea, though, I think. Yeah, and just have your videos like, you know, part 1, part 2. Because that's what I did for variant 5. Actually, variant 5 is the first thing where I streamed the entirety of it. But the reason for that was once everything was said and done, I wanted to go back through and make a video series of every fight, like lane by lane. And I've got the first video of that uploaded so far, and the next one uploads today, or goes public today. I don't think it's not really something that somebody would sit down. Well, it's not meant to be something that somebody would sit down and watch. It's my idea behind it, and I don't know if anybody would utilize it, is to say, okay, I'm on this path, this fight for variant 5. What did somebody do? So I've got timestamps for every fight in there. So basically, you would go into the video, you'd say, oh, this is the fight. Click on it, takes you that video, and you see me struggle through it. The one thing is I didn't do any voiceover. I mean, I don't really think there's much to add, really. Like, because some of them it's just a bunch of resets, and some of them it's just a one-shot, so it's like, well, this is who I used, this is how it worked, and yeah. So it's not really a guide, it's just watch somebody go through some nonsense. I'm going to stream. I need someone to dumb it down, but honestly, it's my own fault for not paying attention as I was going through the content and just treating the game like it was Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter. Dumbing it down. Phoenix parry, do 4-hit combo, repeat, and did not get hit by your opponent. Yeah. So I'm no expert. I mean, you guys obviously see I screw up or whatever. But one thing I would say, so there's a couple, so like Doom in particular, and I think maybe not as much anymore for Cosmic Ghost Rider. So these are just examples. But where people will be like, oh, you have to play it this way. It's not the case. You play it the way that works for you and depending on the fight. So like for Doom, for example, people are like, oh, you have to do, like after the L3 and they're stunned, you have to do medium, light, medium or whatever. I don't do that. I do 3 mediums and then a bunch of lights. And then once the last light, I throw my L1. It works. It does what I need to get done. So I don't know why. If that works for me, again, I'm not saying like I'm the greatest player or anything like that, but it works for me. I get done what I need to do. So why would I do medium, light, medium? Right? Maybe it is more effective, but again, what I've been doing works. And then for Cosmic Ghost Rider, like people initially were like, oh, you don't want a dex, you don't blah blah. And then I was looking at it, I'm like, but it works pretty much like the regular Ghost Rider. You use your combos to initiate certain abilities depending on what you want to do. Like regular Ghost Rider, if you want to bleed, you end with a light ending combo, powered, whatever, right? And I'm like, well, it's kind of the same for Cosmic Ghost Rider. There's a rotation to maximize his damage, but there's also a rotation if you want a power gain on you, so on and so forth. And so that's partly why I wanted to do I had the idea to do every fight of Cavalier difficulty with Cosmic Ghost Rider. Because I knew not every fight there could be done with the exact same rotation. And which has definitely been the case. Like, you have to change it up. To dumb it down, even further, attack your opponent and don't get hit. I tried to do the medium, light, medium, blah, 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 and just mucked it up. Yeah, works well enough for me. Yeah, it works well enough, and the end result is the same. I don't even get that complicated. Medium and 4 lights and parry. I never use heavies, so I'm trying to improve my gameplay. Yeah, so that's one of the things where Arena would be good, because you can play differently and not worry about getting punished for it, right? Because in Arena you can definitely take a couple hits here and there, and it's okay. All right, so let me have a quick go at ROL and see if Aegon seems to be working relatively properly. Use up some energy here. Okay. Oh wait, do I even need to do anything? Oh yeah. You know what? It's funny too. So when I first started streaming, I was like, oh, well, I've got to play perfectly and blah blah. People are watching. I don't care anymore. Over one. Okey-dokey. 3 a.m. Holy crap, dude. Yeah, I don't think you needed to specify who you're talking to. So you're 2 hours ahead. Okay. All right. So. So Mr. Aegon, we've got him. We're gonna need this. Who else do I normally bring in here? Yeah, I think I normally bring her in. And let's go Cosmic Ghost Rider. I don't know where I'd use him. Well, oh, I know where I'd use Cosmic Ghost Rider. Yeah, that should be good. Sleep's overrated. Just caffeine it. He has to work tomorrow morning. Oh, I can't. Batman. That's what you would say. Oh, what'd you do, Man Falcon? What'd you do? Oh, you were gonna say something. He can't really get away with that. Oh boy. Oh, that's who I would normally bring in. I would normally bring in Proxima. Yeah, okay. I hate frickin' Winter Soldier here. Because he's like the only one who is substantially different, like the AI here, than anywhere else. Hey, we're not getting all the text popping up, so that's good. That is good. The game decided to stop for a second there. When you get old and need you sleep, or you become Mr. Grumpy Pads, just piss off everyone around you. When should I be seeing the Furies coming up? Like at about 100? I think? Okay. I'm rarely grumpy. Aww. Ooh, level up. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'll wait until I wake up and see if there's any class advancement on at the same time. Although, I've got a ton of ISO I need to use up. Maybe I should throw some ISO into somebody now. Hi. Hi. Okay, I'll stop. I don't want to, though. Oh, you know what? I just realized. Well, I mean, I guess this doesn't really. Hey, Victor, how you doing? This doesn't really count as game content, but normally when I'm doing this, I take that off and that. Considering the arenas are done, we don't need the predictions probably. Early arenas for me. Probably my dad is the same. Okay, so let's see if I start off with the heavy. So if I start off with the heavy and Aegon's been fixed, I should, as long as I get hit, I should end up with some Furies on me. So let's see what happens. Yeah, let's see what happens. Hey, okay. It's looking promising. This is good for incursions. I was using Aegon incursions yesterday, and yeah, he was letting me down. He was letting me down. I get up around 7:30 every day and go to bed between 12 and 1. Oof. Yeah, I go to bed late. I don't get up very early, though. Still going to work. What do you do for work, Fire? What's worse is my freaking brother, though, wakes up super Mr. Sunshine. If I have to get up before 10 a.m., man, Falco, Mr. Grumpy Pants as well. Oh, I should have started off with a heavy here as well. Oh well. Ooh, well. I guess I could do it now, couldn't I? Yeah. Ugh, of course, that's what you're gonna do, isn't it? Really, dude? Come on, man. I hate when that happens, when you hold a heavy and they won't run into you, and then as soon as your unstoppable drops off, oh, I'll come and hit you now. Oh, that pisses me off. Okay. Pre-brain injury. I ran best on 6 hours sleep, but now not so much. Need a solid 8 and maybe a nap or 2. I'm barely functioning when I get up and walk out the door. Pretty sure I don't actually wake up till I'm about 2 miles from the house. I'm a nanny. Oh, okay. Have you been with the same family for a while, or is it different kids? Different days or weeks. Okay, so just thinking if I want to do yeah, I think I'll go with an L3 rotation. And Kata, you say you work at a recreation center? Ooh, I had to stop myself there for a second. I was thinking he was going to be stunned when he came back. I had to stop and think about that for a second. Ugh, terrible. Same family for a little over 4 years now, and 2 other families staggered at the same time. I'm a nanny. Oh, okay, and a nanny share. Okay, multi-family share a nanny, so I have 1, 2. Okay, cool. Do you like it? I guess if you've been doing it for a while, you must. Yeah, maybe not. Damn it. Ugh, I didn't want that L3. Rent a center? Oh, okay, okay. Here we go. I've been a nanny for 6 years now, but the family before now is in Virginia. Okay. Okay, okay. Hey, the game went down. Big surprise. I like tiny people. hilarious. Yeah, I've worked as a teacher previously. It's definitely not something I would do as a career. And my mom was a teacher. Well, that was her career. So she was a teacher for a long time. Yeah, no, it's definitely not something I would do. So this is partly why here, where you don't want to get locked into a specific rotation necessarily with Ghost Rider. Because like depending on how much power you've got, you don't necessarily want to activate your power gain, right? Like unless you want to be going to L3s all the time. So yeah, it really just depends on what you're trying to get done with him. The 2-year-old I watch is sassy. She has the biggest language skills I've ever seen in a 2-year-old. Okay, she speaks in complete sentences and picks random things up super easy. Okay, cool. You know, I don't know yet. No, I was going to say I don't know who would be faster once Aegon is ramped up, but I think, at least for ROL, I think Cosmic Ghost Rider would probably be faster. For instance, last week, one time, as I was eating lunch with them, I said I was in a food coma because I ate too much. She turned it back around on me on Tuesday. She was eating lunch, and I told her to keep eating, and she sat back and said she was in a food coma. Huda R4, Iceman or Havoc, both 5-star duped. How you doing, the user? How was your? Well, I guess it's early morning now, right? She's almost too smart. Yeah. I don't know if Iceman really has the amount of usefulness as he once did. I think most people probably say Havoc. But I think it kind of depends on what you've got up ahead of you. You know, if you're doing AQ, what lanes you take, blah, blah, blah. So, but yeah, probably Havoc would get do you more. 1 by 2-year-old, that's gotta hurt. Yeah. Ah, crap. I should have actually used the dex before the power gain. Oh, no. Because I don't want to get to a L3. So I'm trying not to. Yeah. A little bit too far back there. And this is going to be too much power. Ugh. Okay, I'm going to bed. Great stream, Solar. Alright, Cataclysm, have a good one. Thanks for coming by and saying hi and chit-chatting. Yeah, I'm going to be done pretty quick, too. I've got to get through here and, you know, get my potions. we go. Thanks for keeping us entertained and awesome stream. Well, thanks for coming and hanging out. You have a good one as well. Watch out for unruly 2-year-olds. And I sub to you as well, Fire. So if you're streaming at some point, I'll come by and check it out. I'm a half hour away. Arch nemesis. Very good. You know what? I'm kind of thinking this might be actually a good team to use for farming here. Because the 2 fights that I don't really like using Cosmic Ghost Rider for, Aegon does fine for, and he does them both pretty quick. This one, just so long as I do that without getting stunned. Dang it, are you kidding me? You have got to be freaking kidding me, dude. Wow. Wowee. And then the one fight that would take Aegon any real amount of time, Cosmic Ghost Rider can get in there and get things done. Get her done. Actually, you know what? By this point, no, because if I kill off Nick, I also lose the benefit of the Fury with Captain Marvel. So okay, so we won't kill off Nick. Not yet, anyways. But his time will come. Wait, what am I missing here? Oh, okay. No? Which one am I missing? I just need a Dex. No. Really? Okay. Well, this is going to be a bit longer than this should have been. Let's go with the L3 then. That's how we're going to play this. If that's how we're going to play it, let's play it properly. Uh-oh, we're going to be at another L3. Oh, crap. Tried to get that off before got to that L3. Just not quite quick enough there. Well, this was supposed to be much quicker with Ghost Rider, but It's not turning out that way. All right. Oh, you know, an awakened Ghost Rider would be actually quite good here. Huh. The best laid plans of mice and men, yeah? What about between Havoc and Sabretooth? Who's R4? You don't want to have a little bit of a chat? You're just coming in for the rank up info? I guess maybe that's a chat too, right? Ask about the rank up stuff. So for that, I would say Havoc. I think people would put him pretty high in general, actually. Okay. Let's get this nonsense just stopped. There we go. That took a lot longer than it should have. There is no need for that craziness. Yeah, let's see what Aegon does. Interesting. I'm wondering if I'm just wondering if Aegon ramped up with working properly, if he's actually faster than Ghost Rider. Oh, I get why you're asking the user, because the level up is active. Right, that makes sense. That makes sense. It's all coming together now. Alright, yeah, Aegon will probably be quicker for Hulk as well. Yeah, this is actually a really good team. Let's see. So I Dex, good. Okay. Then go with the medium. Yeah. Look at this, because that will give us the power. Let's see what we get here. That was the wrong one. That's the right one. Now, on the bright side, he can't heal up. Should get us right back to an L2. Yeah. There we go. You're welcome, Mr. User. Yeah, I quite like that team actually. The only thing I'd really want to change I could probably, well, yeah, because then you're not going to get the regeneration at the beginning. But would be to take out, no, that, well, yeah, I'm not getting the Fury on Ghost Rider if I'm not using the L3. So this actually would probably work out better, right? Yeah, because Aegon is going to get more benefit from the Furies by the end, so, okay. Alright, well, that is it for me. This has been much longer, but far more entertaining than I was intending or expecting, so, yeah. Well, that is it. Thanks for coming by, keeping me company, hanging out. Man Falcon, good to have you here. User, good to see you here. Cataclysm and Fire. Everybody else, it's good to see y'all. Hope to see you the next time. And yeah, I will catch you guys later. Take care. Have a good one.